How to lose fat, one of the most asked questions when it comes to leading fit and healthy lives. Today, I will be sharing the tips I personally use to lose fat. And I want you guys to follow these tips not just for 2 to 3 weeks, but make it a part of your lifestyle so that once you reach your goal, you can maintain it. Also note, these tips will only work when you're in a calorie deficit. If you want to know more about a calorie deficit, do watch this video. And also, I will be sharing important tips throughout the video, so do watch the video till the end. So without any further ado, let's begin. When it comes to nutrition, most of us do not know what we are consuming. I too faced the same problem at the start. Not knowing what to do, I made many mistakes along the way, which slowed down my fat loss process. But that won't happen to you guys, because I will be taking you through the whole process. I cannot stress on how important this point is. Before implementing this point into my life, I would often overeat and even at times undereat. Tracking your food is important as it will give you the exact calories and macros in your food. Also, it will help you balance out your calories and macros of the day. To track my food, I personally use a kitchen scale and an app called MyFitnessPal. The app has an inbuilt maintenance calorie calculator and all the food items you can think of, so that you won't have a problem in tracking your food. I've linked them down below. Once you get your exact maintenance calories, eat at those calories for over a week and track your weight. If your weight remains the same, well and good, but if it changes, do the required changes accordingly. Once you find your exact maintenance calories, I would suggest you to eat 200 calories less than your maintenance so that you can just start off your fat loss journey. By tracking your food at night, you can plan your next day's meals in advance. This will keep you from overeating the next day. Also, keep in mind to keep consistency and control when you're out with friends and family. This was it for this point. Now, let's head to the next one. Eating protein-rich foods will help you suppress your appetite. Due to this, you will automatically eat less. And also, out of the three, protein is the most satiating macronutrient, which means that it will keep you fuller for longer. This will help you from overeating. During fat loss, when you're in a calorie deficit, our body's metabolic rate slows down. This is when protein helps us. Protein helps us boost our metabolic rates from 20 to 35%. Another important point about protein is its ability to help us retain and grow muscle mass when combined with resistance training. Some more beneficial effects of protein are that it reduces muscle loss due to aging, strengthens your bones, and improves wound healing. Not the ones on your heart though. Now the question rises, how much protein should you consume in a day? Well, this depends on a few factors such as muscle mass, age, gender, and so on. I would suggest you to eat 1.8 to 2.2 grams per kilo body weight. Here is an example. Suppose my weight is 65 kgs. This means I will have to eat 117 grams of protein through my foods. Do not increase your protein intake directly. Rather, increase it gradually so that your body can use it effectively. Also note that protein has a higher thermic effect, which means that our body uses more energy to break and utilize protein. This was it for the second point. Now let's move on to the next one. Drinking water has many benefits, and one of its best benefits when it comes to fat loss is that it increases resting energy expenditure by up to 24 to 30%. But this lasts only up to 1 hour. It's not a lot, but on the long run, it will help you lose fat. Also, if you consume water half an hour before your meals, it will suppress your appetite. This will keep you from overeating. Drinking water has also proven to increase metabolism temporarily. Consuming more water throughout the day will keep you full and help in fat loss. Now the question rises, how much water should you consume? Well, this depends on a few factors such as your activity level. If you sweat more, you will require more water. So there isn't a fixed number, but I would suggest you to at least drink 2 liters of water. Fruits and vegetables have almost no calories, especially vegetables. Add these to your diet so that you can hit your micronutrient goals, and the fiber in them will help keep you full for longer. Try cutting calorie-dense foods out of your diet. I personally have nothing against them, but they don't keep you full for long and make dieting difficult. Here is an example. Here is what 100 calories of oil looks like compared to a bowl of salad with the exact same calories. Eating fats won't make you fat, but eating in a calorie surplus will. Also, fat is a vital nutrient that should be added in your diet. Fats take longer time to digest when compared to carbohydrates. Also, eating fats has shown to boost leptin levels in your body. Leptin is a hormone that signals your brain that you are full after eating. Some examples of healthy fats are nuts, eggs, butter, and so on. Complex carbs are high in fiber, and our body breaks them down slower, which makes them more filling. On the other hand, simple carbs are easily digested and you feel hungry faster. Complex carbohydrates provide us with energy throughout, whereas simple carbs give out energy at once, which spikes our blood sugar levels. Try eating most of your carbohydrates in the form of complex carbs. Oats, brown rice, and sweet potatoes are some examples of complex carbohydrates. Imagine our body as a car, the fuel as our nutrition, and the engine as our training. No matter how good the fuel is, without the engine, we aren't going any further. Sometimes people neglect training so much that they later regret it. Adding any form of training on a daily basis has many benefits, especially in terms of fat loss. Resistance training helps burn calories during and after workouts. During any sort of resistance training, our muscles go through micro tears. These micro tears are then repaired by burning off extra calories in our body. It also helps retain and grow muscle, which leads to increased strength and stamina. Also note that having more muscle means our body will burn off more calories to maintain it. Implement resistance training into your life to achieve that lean aesthetic look that you are working so hard for. Cardio is great when it comes to burning off extra calories. It also improves your heart and cardiovascular health. It also helps increasing stamina. When it comes to choice of cardio, I would suggest you to do something that you enjoy. I chose this topic because it's really important. Whenever we perform any sort of training, our body goes through a certain amount of damage, which is recovered by resting. We need to sleep at least 7 hours to let the body recover on its own. Intermittent fasting has a lot of benefits, but I personally follow intermittent fasting because it makes dieting easier. Here we fast for 16 hours and have an 8-hour eating window. NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. In simple terms, it means energy that is used not in sleeping, eating, or exercising. You can implement this in simple ways. Here is an example. Suppose you have to go to the store. You can choose to walk rather than taking a bike or a car. If you get a phone call, instead of sitting and talking, you can rather walk and talk. I know it sounds stupid, but on the long run, it can really help you out. This is more like a psychological tip. When you eat with a smaller spoon, you take longer time to finish your meals. So, you trick your brain into thinking you're full. Tracking your progress is important as it will give you a sense of accomplishment on your journey. I would suggest you to track your progress through photographs. Take weekly pictures of yourself and note the difference. Be patient because progress is progress, no matter how small, and stay consistent and keep working hard until you achieve your goal. Even if you implement a few tips from these into your life, you will surely lose fat. It doesn't matter where you started or when you started. What matters is that you started. You can achieve that dream physique. All you need to do is believe it and make it happen. If you enjoyed and learned something new through this video, do leave a like and share it with a friend. Also, if you're new to my channel, do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that we all transform together as a team. If you have any questions, comment down below, or you can DM me on Instagram here and here. Thank you for watching. Peace.